Yeah, well, I get that he's your father, but you know you can't trust him, right?
Yes, I know my father always likes to play neutral, but he will always help me.
Yeah, well, that's why you got me, 'cause I'll always watch your back.
Yes, I know that, Nick, but we are not the ones that are in danger. We have to protect Ethan. We can't let him die again.
Yeah, well, I don't see that scenario playing out. He always ends up dying, and then we start this whole thing over again.
Yes, but I fear if we have to start it over again, this might be the last time. You know you're right. You should have never gone up against him. You're lucky he didn't kill you.
Come now, my love, you know I fear no hunter. They cannot take me down. I'm all right.
Listen, I have no idea what my father's up to, but we have to stop him before he kills someone else.
Yes, you're definitely right on that. I'll take care of your father. You just stay away from Edgar.
I don't want you going near my father. I'm the one that has to handle him.
It's not safe. He may already be talking to Edgar.
Listen, all I'm saying is we gotta keep our guard up because we don't know what's coming.
Yeah, you're not kidding. I mean, with Edgar back in the picture, this is not going to end well for anybody.
Well, I already informed the other councils on the hunters that he's alive. They're going to come for him.
Yeah, well, if they're coming for him, they better send everybody, because he's not going to go down easy.
No, he's definitely not. But we have to keep him away from the wolves, especially Ethan. He needs to live.
Yeah, I got a bad vibe on that, too. He does need to live. Yeah, well, don't you look like little shit. You're lucky he didn't kill you. Yes, but you don't have to worry about me. I can handle him. Yeah, well, you just make sure you keep him out of the way. I'm going to get Ethan and get the hell out of here. Trust me, that's all part of the plan. I don't want anything to go sideways either. Yeah, well, I don't want him to die again, and I'm not going to lose him to Lucian. That's for damn sure. Yes, well, don't you worry about that. I've seen the error of my ways. I can't kill him this time. It has to end differently. For all of us. Oh, you've got a lot of nerve coming here and talking to me. You're never going to be back in the pack, Alec. Not after the things you've done. Yes, well, I get that you're angry with me, and you have every right to be. But this is about our sons right now. We have to protect them. Yeah, well, don't you worry about my son. I'll protect him, and yours. He does not deserve a father like you. Please, you really think that you could keep my son away from me? He's my world. No, maybe you should have thought of that before you killed his mother, and got everyone else killed. Just stay out of my way.
Well, my dad's keeping him distracted. We've got to find something, anything that can help. Yeah, but come on now, Caden, he's not just going to leave important information lying around. We got to get ready for the fight.
Yeah, you're right, because I know he's never going to give up. Not on Ethan. We're going to have to kill him.
Yeah, and I know that's not your style. That's why you left the pack in the first place. But sometimes, people gotta die.
Yeah, I get it. You and my dad are right. Sometimes people have to be stopped.
And Alec and Edgar are just too dangerous.
Yeah, well, things are definitely going to get dangerous around here, so we're going to have to be careful.
Yeah, well, you don't have to tell me about that. You just be careful. I can handle myself.
Yeah, I get it. I know I'm dating a badass. But Edgar, he's a new player in the game. We don't know anything about him.
Come on, there's a lot of history about him. All we need to know is that he's a psycho, and he wants to kill Ethan.
Yeah, well, maybe if we can figure that out, we can stop him. Gotta figure out what his weakness is.
Well, then I suggest we stop sitting around here and find out. So now we resorted to meeting in back alleys, huh? You ashamed of me already?
Listen, we don't have time for your bruised ego. We have to work together. We've got a lot of trouble coming.
Yeah, well, I'm all about trouble,
but I'm not getting involved with Edgar. He's an insane psycho. That's why I'm here. I need your help. You know some things about him. Tell me everything.
Oh, so is that what this is? You're using me?
Do you love me at all? Or am I just somebody to give you information? Come on now, you know that I'm in love with you, but we don't have time. Tell me everything now.
Yeah, well, I guess I see why you're not worried. You stay neutral all the time. But I'm worried about Rick. He's gonna get himself killed.
Come now, my dear Candy. Don't worry about Rick. He may be a big brute, but he's a fighter. He's not going down.
Yeah, well, his kid's gonna be a big distraction. That's what's gonna get him hurt.
Yes, well, you cannot interfere with a man and his son. You know that.
Yeah, I know, I get it. But how's this all gonna end this time?
That is what we are fixing to find out.
Hey, well, I definitely don't like this one bit, so you're gonna spend the night at my place. Come on now, Sam. I can take care of myself, but I am flattered. Okay, well, I don't know. We got a lot of stuff about this Edgar and all these hunters. They're out for blood. Yes, well, we've all faced hunters before, and we've survived, so we do it again. Well, I sure am glad that you're confident, but I'm not. I got a bad vibe about all this. But then maybe you should just spend the night at my house.
Alright, girls, stay sharp because anything could be in here.
You got that right. We don't know where anybody's at, but we need to find them and lock them up.
Yeah, before this turns into a real bloodbath. We've got to stop Edgar. He's insane.
Yeah, I definitely heard the stories from my dad about him. He ain't nobody to play with, on either side.
Yeah, well, I got a bad vibe about all of this. That if it doesn't end the right way, we're all gonna pay for it.
But then we better have our A-game on and make sure this ends the right way. Seriously, Mother, I can't believe that you done this. You didn't even let me say goodbye to Cody. Yes, I am sorry about that, my boy, but all will be explained when we get home. You know, that was never my home, and it never will be. So, what's the secret you're keeping? Tell me now. And my son, you always were clever. I don't want him to find out about you. He never knew. So it's out now. You're finally going to tell me the truth about who my father is. That and so much more, my darling. You have a brother, too. Better tell me everything before we land. Look, I get that you care about your students, but we really shouldn't be out here. We should be getting ready for the fight.
Yeah, well, there's really not much more that we can do until somebody makes a move. So I might as well be taking care of my students.
Tim, I love when you're compassionate and you're sweet, but this is dangerous. You know that.
Oh, come on now, I'm not worried. Besides, I've got you. You're always going to watch my back.
Yeah, that I definitely am. And we need to have a talk about your father.
My father? What about him?
Well, I must admit I didn't expect to see you here. What do you want, son? Come on now, Dad. I want to tell you it's not too late. You can stop this. This vendetta, this insanity. Now. Hey, son, you're not going to change my mind. Lucian has to suffer. He can't die. Don't you see this never ends well? We keep playing this game, and nobody's going to win. Actually, son, that's where you're wrong. We're going to win this time. I have a plan. Well, are you going to tell me about it?
We're going to have a meeting tonight. Figure out what we're going to do, what our strategy is. Yeah, well, I can definitely tell you what your strategy needs to be. We have to take out Edgar. And, probably, Alec. Yeah, well, Edgar's going to be the least of our problems. I mean, Ethan's going to have to deal with his dad. Well, I definitely really feel bad for Ethan, but his dad is crazy. We have to stop him.
Hey, come on now, love. You get no argument for him. He was so mad. He needs to die.
I just wish I didn't still have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, well, I told Adam that he doesn't need to meet with him alone. Alec, he's unstable. We can't trust him. Well, of course he's unstable. He's a damn psychopath and a killer. And he's killed our wives. I want to rip him apart right now. Oh, don't you worry about that. We all want a piece of him. But we gotta play this smart. Yeah, we gotta get our kids the hell out of here. I don't want them involved in any of this. Of course not. They can't handle this. We need to do it. We've gotta protect them, as always. Well, Adam better have one hell of a plan then. Yes, well, I told you that she was going to make a run for it, but don't worry. I know where she is going. Yes, well, I should have known she was lying when she told me he wasn't my son. Yes, well, don't worry. I told you I handled everything. We're all going to get what we want. Yes, no, I don't doubt your skill. You're very talented at playing both sides, but I want to make sure my sons are safe. Come on now, my old friend. That is what we all want, isn't it? Yes, that definitely is. So let's get to work on that. She didn't tell me all the details. All she said was she had to get out of town, so I let her borrow my jet. Come on, we all know why she's leaving. She has to get Oliver away from him. Come on now, you really think that there's anywhere that she can run? He will follow her. Yes, well, we all tried to warn her not to get involved with him, but she insisted. Yes, well, come on, you know we can help who we fall in love with, but we have to help her any way that we can. Yes, well, the only way that anybody's going to be able to help her is if somebody kills Alec. Well, hey there, Lucian. I was wondering when you were going to dock in my doorstep. What do you want now? Yes, Rick, always a pleasure. I wouldn't get too cocky. You're going to have a battle of your own soon. Yeah, spare me your warnings or your threats. I'm not worried. I can handle myself. Yes, I have no doubt of that, but your son is another story. He doesn't like to fight. Hey, you keep my son out of this. You focus on your boyfriend. I guess I hit a nerve, didn't I? Craig, I'm so sorry. But we need to talk about this later. I have to find my father. That's why your father's got his own business he's got to take care of. You're my priority. Listen, I know I broke your heart, and I am sorry. But Lucian is the one I belong with. Come on now, how can you honestly say that? Every time you're with him, he gets you killed. I can protect you. You don't have to die. Listen, I don't have time for this. I have to stop my father before he kills someone else. I'm sorry about this, but I'm afraid you're coming with me.